Hey everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Outlaws of Alkenstar. I almost said the wrong thing yet again. But hey, so yeah, my camera's kind of still bugging out a little bit, so Deaton is going to be standing in for what passes for my face.
Iconic.
What a shame.
VTuber content. Give us that VTuber tag. Oh, we do have the VTuber tag. Let's go.
Yes, Nick said I should use it.
Let's
And
go.
as always, Nick is right.
So yes, because I'm currently VTubing, we'll use the tag.
Iconic. Get those extra viewers, coming in for the VTuber streams.
Well, surely, how many VTubers in Australia are there?
I can't imagine.
Don't count them.
A ton.
You'd probably be incorrect in that statement. Isn't one of them like on a HoloLive or something?
Yeah, no, there's like two that are on HoloLive.
There you go. Answers your question then.
Yeah, but how many VTubers also run like tabletop role-playing games? And
All
it's
of them,
also,
as far as I'm aware.
and it's also Pathfinder 2 and Australian.
Very few of them, I would imagine.
I imagine very few VTubers are Australian.
They're not looking very hard.
What if like the person behind the VTuber was American, but the VTuber like avatar was Australian?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like-
what is the nationality of the
What if the-
VTAR?
What if the restaurant Outback Jack's became sentient?
Thanks, I hate it.
You're welcome.
I think I need more crackers.
Because I've seen the menu for Outback Jack's and it's terrible.
I've eaten
What
that.
is Outback Jack's?
It's a theme restaurant, and the theme is Australia.
Oh, iconic.
Nothing in the restaurant is Australian.
I mean, they have a Vegemite
Oh,
sandwich.
isn't that the one that was made? No, I'm thinking about Back Steakhouse. Never mind.
They have a Vegemite sandwich you can get.
How much does it cost?
What, like
I don't
$10?
believe you.
A Vegemite sandwich is $10.
Yeah, sure, why not?
American or
God, the-
Australian?
Either way.
Well, there was that, what was it, the kerfuffle a couple of years back where there was a cafe that was selling a deconstructed Vegemite sandwich. It was a piece of bread with a smear of Vegemite on the board.
I hate.
Sounds terrible.
That sounds gross.
Like,
I'll be
It
honest,
is.
I've never had Vegemite though. I'm very
Good.
American.
You're
that
missing
way.
out.
Yeah, you can skip it.
Oh, Vegemite's
Okay.
great.
You, sir, are a liar.
No,
I
Vegemite
prefer-
is great.
I prefer Promite.
The fuck
Oh
is
my
Brewmite?
What is going on?
God, why?
But we all know that's not my sandwich of choice.
What's your sandwich of choice?
Don't ask
Matt?
him. Just let him sit there in that.
My favorite sandwich at the moment is peanut butter, honey, and cheese.
That is so gross. You started
Right,
off
sorry
strong,
guys, I gotta
right?
go find a new campaign to go play.
You started off strong, right? You start off with the peanut butter, a classic. Every sandwich, is better for it.
Yep.
No, well, obviously not.
No, and then you go to the honey, and it's like, okay, that's a little bit of a left turn, but it's got the sweet to contrast the peanut butter. It works. And then you went cheese, Matt. What about that needed cheese?
What kind of cheese, Matt?
Yeah, what kind of cheese, Matt?
Usually Colby.
Okay.
Mm.
So, like, kind of a sharp one.
A little bit of a sharp one.
Yeah,
And there have been a couple of times where I put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds.
You're a monster.
Oh
What?
my
It
God.
melts.
I was gonna
Just slightly.
attack him further for having some sort of like out there cheese, but no, he went for just like the most commonly available cheese that's
I
Yeah.
mean, at least it wasn't just tasty.
I did try tasty, but unfortunately it kind of just evaporates in the microwave, so...
Tasty makes me worried about what else there could be.
Well,
I like
tasty is
tasty
just like the...
cheese.
Tasty cheese makes me question whether there's untasty cheese.
Well,
Gross cheese.
Yeah. Have some gross cheese. It's probably French.
The Americans, I
actually,
think, have
it's
cornered
got-
that market with plastic cheese.
Well, no, we banned some cheeses because there's like bugs in them, and the FDA was like, no.
No,
Okay.
only American bugs.
yeah, but America also has cheese caves.
No, England has cheese caves too. There's a specific cheese that was discovered / made because someone hid their cheese in a cave, forgot they'd hidden it there, came back to it, and decided, I'm gonna eat this gross moldy cheese, and then they like it.
This is what happens when Ian
Hang
skips
on.
a game. We spend 20 minutes
Rock.
talking about cheese.
Cheese.
Well, the American cheese caves exist because in order to bail out the dairy industry, the American government had to buy like millions of dollars worth of cheese, but had nowhere to put it, so they just put it in caves.
That sounds like the American government, honestly.
Yeah,
See, you're making it sound like they just dumped cheese in underground, and that's not how that works. These are like caves with people.
Yeah,
They
no.
work there.
I get that, but it also does sound very American government.
For sure,
cheese cave
yes.
people.
No, buying out industries because they're doing poorly.
Yeah. Yeah. What? All the cheese aside, how has everyone's week been?
It's been alright.
I did school.
Yay, school.
Mm. I had to do calculus in my economics class, and honestly, I'm still a little offended.
Why?
What's so bad with calculus?
I don't like calculus.
And aren't
Oh.
you studying like poli-sci?
And economics. Both
Why
of
would
them.
you
I'm
need-
double majoring.
Why would you
Thornlow,
need
I'm pretty
calculus?
sure that's what I'm thinking of.
Cause graphs, Matt. Graphs.
What graph needs calculus?
Calculus graphs.
If you want to know the area under a graph, or the area between two graphs, you use calculus.
Yeah.
Assuming they're non-linear functions. Or one of them is a non-linear function.
Yeah, because that's how curves work.
Goes
I am
without
not a
saying,
math
really.
person. I am absolutely not a math person.
Don't do
Dude,
economics,
maths can
Matt.
be real cool.
I mean, you know, you lucked out majoring in the Bible.
Okay, one time. Just one time.
One time, you only majored in the Bible one time. People generally only major in one thing in their life, Matt.
It would be so much worse if you majored in it twice.
It really would. What if you got a doctorate in the Bible? Oh,
Yes, hello, I'm Dr. Bible.
Okay, so I actually qualified for the doctorate.
Fuck's sake, Matthew.
Matt.
But because of the school I was doing it through, paperwork was lost, and Southern Cross wanted me to come back and do another year or two with them, and it was like, fuck that.
Wild.
That was really all that was stopping you. Becoming Dr. Matt of the Bible.
I'm a doctor. A doctor of what? Biblical studies and counseling?
Oh my god.
Pairing.
What are
What-
you, a
what
youth
actual-
pastor?
Okay, so yeah, that's actually what I was being trained to do.
I think I heard that. That's
Yeah.
why I was wild. I cannot imagine you being a youth pastor, Matt.
Like pairing Bordeaux with fucking Kraft cheese.
I'd like to think I'm the Bordeaux in that situation, but not 100%.
No, I was talking about the religious studies and counseling or whatever.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. you're like thinking actual counseling. No, this is Christian counseling.
Why
This
do
is
you need a doctorate for that? Why do you need a doctorate for? Have you tried talking to Jesus?
Did you at least
Talk
get
to
a
Jesus harder.
license out of it?
Pardon?
Theoretically,
A license to kill.
Okay, so I
counseling
could
license. A
I
counselor's
could-
license.
I could have RPL'd the counseling courses I did during my Bible studies courses in order to get like the proper counseling. But once again, I would have had to have gone back to like TAFE or uni for another year or two, and it was like, no.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna pay for your TAFE so that you become Dr. Matt of the Bible.
It's been
Dr. Matt of the Bible.
it's been more than 5 years now. It's not. Yeah,
I have
it's-
some great
it's
news for you
expired.
about the Bible.
I'm not doing 4 years of Bible studying.
It doesn't change that much, especially over 5 years.
I'm not doing Bible college over again, Nick. Fuck that noise. Then I'd have to
I'll
deal
be-
with Hillsong again, and I don't want to do that.
We'll do it online. We'll have
What's
the Bible come to you.
Hillsong?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Like, it's Australia's mega church.
Oh.
Yeah, remember
Fine.
that church in Texas that was like, "Hey,
Yeah, that
the
narrows it
entire
down.
the entire state is flooding, and we have the capacity for the entire city. We're not going to open our doors to them, despite the fact that we're dry and clean."
I believe that was Joel Olstein or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Joel
Wild.
fucking Olstein.
I'll be honest, I don't pay attention to church news since I left, so
Good call. Good call.
I will say I'm reasonably up to date on Mormon church news, if you have any questions about that.
I think we're kind of tapped out for religious news this,
Fair
this
enough.
session.
How do the Mormons feel about cheeses?
Cheeses, they're chill with them,
Fuck you, Nick.
actually. I think it's one of the few things you are allowed to actually, have.
No. Okay. Okay. just when I was the only one that got it.
Say it fast enough and no one catches on.
Did you
I
say
mean-
Jesus?
He did.
The worst part is that the captions just kind of gave up.
From Twitch, the captions gave up.
What? Unfortunately, we don't have Ian with us at the moment. I'm not sure where he is or where
Play
he's
without
gone.
him. It's his turn.
It is his turn. We highly suspect that he's been delayed with work, but it's fine. We're not going to hold it against him. His work is very important, and it's more important than what we are doing here.
Yeah.
But who remembers what happened last week?
Fragile
there-
burnt a house down.
There was a chameleon. I did a really good job casing where Professor Gattlebee lived. I found his house like lickety split.
I made Ariel a new brace full plate.
Yeah, I got sick new armor, and then we were like, oh, and I secured us passage with a shady boat guy.
Yep, the shadiest of boat guys.
And then we came over here and we were like, hey, Mr. Gattlesby, you might want to come with us. And then, he was like, okay, I guess. And then his chameleon got chemicals spilled on him and he grew. And, then knocked over like a Bunsen burner, so the house started burning, I think, maybe. I don't know where the idea that fire happened
Yeah, neither
came.
do I.
And then the cops started being like, we're headed over, and so we were like, oh shucks, we don't like them, let's skedaddle.
Well, you don't like them, and quite honestly, they don't like you. But no, that's pretty much it. I mean, after doing a little bit of downtime and building some stuff and cracking onto some people with varying degrees of success and failure. You did manage to find, thanks to Ariel's sleuthing, the location of Vashon Gattlebee, a professor slash scientist slash inventor who invented a new chemical called pyronite, which is supposed to be 100 times more powerful than alchemist fire.
How do you get recipe?
Well, you'll have to wait to find out. But after finding his location, you went there, and after disarming a bunch of traps that he had laid out in his front yard, you did manage to get in, and things pretty much unfolded as was said by Ariel, with the exception of, the chameleon kind of broke out because of Fragile. But we're not going to hold that against her.
I don't think it was Fragile's fault. Fragile's the best among us.
Amogus. I'm going to have to wholeheartedly disagree there.
You can disagree as much as you like.
Okay.
But using some very clever hot sauce that you got from the spicy man, you managed to diffuse the situation with the chameleon. Yeah, we're not going back to the spicy man. Or at least we're not going to cover him again. But you did manage to shrink Vashon's chameleon, called Slick, down to its proper size, where he was put back into his cage, and you were ready to run. And that's pretty much where we opened up, being chased by shield marshals. So, first things first, let me switch over the music to something a little bit more
chasey.
Deja vu.
Silence. My favorite chase music.
Love it. Well, I can hear it just fine.
Oh?
Yeah, it sounds great.
So, for those who are not aware of how chases work, for the most part, these are skill challenges. So I will present you with a problem, and then each of you will take turns in suggesting a skill roll or something else in order to get past the obstacle that I placed in front of you. This pretty much runs straight from the book from Pathfinder 2nd edition, but I tend to be a little bit looser with it. So, nice and easy. As you exit the building with Vashon in tow, it becomes clear as a bunch of the shield marshals come around the corner that they are intent to chase you as far as you can go. So, your first challenge, your first obstacle is to outpace them. Who wants to go first?
I can go first. Did they definitely see me leaving the building with my comrades here?
It is potentially possible.
It's potentially possible.
You tell me what skill you want to use, and give me
I want to use deception with my hat of disguise.
Yep.
To sort of impersonate a shield marshal and try to lead them astray to, give my comrades a little bit of leeway.
Okay.
In their running.
Well, you're up first, so the rest of them will start running. So, what do you say to them?
I think I saw them that way, and I point a way that's close to where they went, but maybe just slightly wrong fork in the road and stuff.
Yep. All right.
So I'm gonna roll deception.
Yep. And you can add the bonus from your hat if you like.
What is the bonus from my hat, Matt?
Plus
Is it just
two.
a +1? Okay, +2. +2 item bonus. Add. Roll it.
Ooh. Yeah, all
There
right.
you go, Matt.
All right. Well, that counts as 2 successes.
Cool.
You point them in the wrong direction as they start chasing. Unfortunately for them, however, they go down the wrong alleyway. hopefully buying your compatriots some time while you kind of catch up to them again. Who wants to
Alright.
go next?
That's a great question.
What kind of area are we running down at the moment?
You're currently running down a street, kind of weaving between buildings as much as you possibly can without losing your way.
I will use my society to help us navigate through the streets.
Good call.
That's really good.
That is really good. This
very
happens
good.
every time I do a chase. You start leading the way, Hinkle. You know this city better than most people and have something of a unique perspective of it. And with your superior navigational skills, you're able to get them in between the buildings and through the alleyways, where you manage to actually catch back up with Ariel as you double back slightly. You're pretty sure the shield marshals are almost lost. Fragile.
I'm going to. So we're surrounded by buildings.
Surrounded by buildings.
Nice.
You're
I'm
in the
gonna-
thick of it.
I'm gonna parkour.
Parkour. Trying to kind of get a little bit more distance.
Get more height so that I can more accurately see the field marshals.
Alright. You start to make your way up the buildings, and although you're capable of doing this, you get over the top and you start to go from building to building, but you lose sight of your compatriots rather quickly.
I'm in danger.
I need one more skill check from Tonk. What are people's suggestions for Tonk?
What can
I
Tonk
don't
even
know.
do?
What's a skill list?
Athletics, thievery, survival, stealth?
I don't know.
Survival. He wants us all to survive.
You just commune with the nature. Like, in a tracking way.
In a tracking way.
I would say stealth.
Stealth? What do you reckon?
Duck down an alleyway and then blend in with the garbage.
Oh, right. Who wants to roll? Or should I roll?
You should roll.
You should
That way
roll.
he can only ascribe blame to you.
Only person to blame is me. How typical.
Oof, it's gonna be that blame.
See?
Yeah, no. Kind of, yeah.
Unless he wants to hero point it. He
Well-
wants to hero point it, I think.
He wants to hero point it?
You rolled a 5, Matt.
There we go.
That's Matt's villain point used up. Sweet.
I'm sorry, what?
Matt re-rolled something.
That's not how that works. I used up Ian's. Which, you know, he'll be happy about.
Ian doesn't get villain points.
Also
I think
true.
you should.
That is very true. Ian does not get them.
Nick gets enough villain points.
Everyone else has got at least one hero point. That's good. Well, with that successful check, you managed to evade the shield marshals.
Invade?
Invade them.
Evade.
As you kind of make your way past the buildings, the river comes into sight with your ferryman who is currently in waiting.
All right,
We have made
let's
it.
get on.
1 second.
We embark upon the boat.
Ooh. Oh?
Matt?
Yeah?
This looks awfully a lot like a battle map.
Does it?
Also, where's my robot?
Oh. That I can fix. What do you mean it looks like a battle map?
Looks like a map from Fire Emblem. I'm
Now
pretty sure
that's-
we fought here.
You probably Tonk's gonna want his bird too.
Yeah,
Or
no,
his
he probably
cat.
will want it. Well, I asked him when he wanted to do the thing with the cat. But
Uh,
your fairy awaits.
there. Cool. I'm gonna.
Would it be metagaming to roll a perception check? Absolutely. So we're not going to do it.
Yeah,
we can
take
do it.
my perception DC of like 14.
If you feel it's applicable to do your perception check, you can do it.
Heinrich is going to toss the torch in the water now that we no longer need it.
All right.
I will say Ariel would be only, passively perceiving. She wouldn't be actively seeking things out. So,
Matt hasn't paused the game and I'm on the boat, so
yeah,
sure what
Matt
to do.
hasn't paused the game and I'm on the boat, so I don't know what's going on here. It's
What
a
do you mean?
15 is my perception.
obviously the dude's going to have moved in between Ariel and someone else, so
So, in between Ariel and someone else?
Yep.
The boat is a mimic.
You wish the boat was a mimic.
I do.
Wait, another mimic companion.
We'll call it Bodie McBoatface.
My favorite royal research vessel.
Bodie McBoatface.
Yeah.
We tried to get a ferry here in Australia named Bodie McBoatface, and the government said no.
Bummer.
Alright. So, passive perception of 15?
For me, I assume other people have better perceptions than me.
I mean,
Oh,
maybe.
no.
What's a passive perception?
Well,
That's
I
your
don't know what
perception
makes...
DC.
I need intelligence, not wisdom.
So, all of you get upon the ferry, and the ferryman, the boatman, is kind of like, is that everyone?
I that is.
Right. Well, let's get going then.
Let's go.
And the boat starts to move. I will
Swear to
need
God,
those.
if this just goes to the end and then we have to get off, I'm gonna be so mad.
I was about to say,
Funny.
I need perception checks or other applicable skill checks for initiative.
Oh, goody.
As over the side of the bridge, we see a bunch of people start to poke their heads up.
Oh, that's a
look.
multiple of 5.
As long as it's not Loveless, I think we'll not have any gaping chest wounds just
Is
yet.
this
If it is Loveless,
Matt, I have a question for you. There seems to be some space
What do you mean?
between where I am and where people could be, Matt.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is a bit odd.
It's okay.
Is this a gunfight, Matt?
It very well might be a gunfight. Did you bring a flail to a gunfight?
I also brought javelins.
did I
A
keep
massive
but
flail.
I'm not nearly as good with those.
did I keep any of those pistols? I don't think I did. No, they're in my deconstruction box.
They are indeed.
I mean, I have javelins. I'm just not very good with them.
I mean, you have dex, don't you?
No, I don't, Matt. I have no dex.
Well,
Shame.
Because I'm built around plate? Full plate?
I mean, that does make sense.
What the hell's this tiny looking thing? That's a gnome.
I've got
they're throwing
32
bombs at
hit
us.
points.
They are in fact going to be throwing bombs at you.
Oh, they're not adjacent to each other. Matt, that's rude.
It's almost like a spread them out across the bridge. As you get about halfway across the river, a bunch of gunmen, you would recognize them as powder keg punks that attacked Ariel earlier, kind of poke their heads up from over the sides of the bridges and open fire.
Hey, this isn't fucking good, is it? Oh, good to know I get to go last, Matt. My favorite position in initiative.
I mean, it makes sense though, doesn't it?
Well, that was cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. It does, but...
Alright. What was cool?
Badong.
Yeah. No, I thought it. Like I said, I've been screwing around with modules for Foundry, so... Hence how the boat can move and bring everyone with them. But, Tonk, I'm guessing he's gonna shoot someone.
No, he's gonna hunt prey first.
Yeah, he should do that thing, shouldn't he?
And pray love.
That's not his thing.
No.
That's Nathana's thing. And the temptation to actually change it in her stat block to actually say that is very tempting. First attack on hunted prey, and he's just gonna shoot down the center.
Yep.
That'll hit. And takes a shot, spends his last action to command.
Bye-bye.
And Trigger's going to do a jaw hit. That's gonna miss. Alright. Fragile.
Okay. Shoot that one in the middle.
Ooh.
15 hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Beans. Okay, reload.
I'm actually surprised it's still alive.
Trying, okay. 22
That'll hit. That'll hit. That'll absolutely hit.
Ow, 5 damage.
And
Oh.
that's done.
Cool.
What was
They
the other
have-
for?
Oh, right, the middle one.
Yeah, no, he already got shut up by Tonk. I believe that is you done though, Fragile?
That is.
I almost said fragilely again. Alright.
How's it going, Matt?
It's going just fine.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Our boy in cover is going to take a shot at you. Probably at Heinrich, actually.
Hey!
Well, not at you, Hinkle, at Heinrich.
Oh. Yeah. Ooh, what's Heinrich's AC? I think that's a miss.
I think that's a miss
That's
as
a
well.
miss.
That does make sense. Then, he's going to reload and take cover.
That's annoying.
He's not even gonna take a covered reload? Wild.
He doesn't have it. He's not a gunslinger. He's less than a gunslinger. And Ariel, guess what?
Oh, shoot me, Matt. Go for it.
That is the plan, as always.
Oh, that hits.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Oh.
4 damage.
4 damage. Oh no, Matt. Whatever will I do?
Get shot?
Take 4 damage, apparently.
Reload, take cover, or take cover, reload. Now, for someone who might actually be a threat. Well, at least in my opinion.
Very cool.
What's very cool?
I'll let Ariel discover in a moment.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh, can't wait.
He's going to throw a bomb at you.
Well,
Nice.
Oh no.
That's a crit.
Okay. So he's absolutely throwing a bomb at you.
Yeah,
I mean, look.
I'll take it.
and Tonk, the other guy in Fragile,
Persistent
take 1
fire
splash damage.
And our boy takes 1.
Does he
And
have the
you-
crit specialization effect?
And you are also on fire.
Yep, I already applied it.
Well, he's actually kind of surprised that worked.
Fragile takes 1 splash damage.
I did.
Oh,
Everyone's taken 1. Awesome.
no, I didn't.
Do I take 1 additional splash damage?
No, you got...
It's included in the
Okay.
6? No, it's not included in the 6.
You also taken the persistent damage.
Okay.
Yes, take
I mean-
take 1 more damage.
He's gonna
okay.
throw another one.
Interact and throw unless he's got quick draw. Woohoo!
He's got quick bomber.
That one.
So he's gonna try again.
Miss.
1 splash damage to you.
Yeah.
Yay! Consolation prizes.
Woo! Hinkle!
Cool. That's so cool. Alright. I will interact to draw one of my bottled lightnings.
Yep.
And I guess I'll toss one.
Go for it. Who are you tossing it at?
Is it none of who's in cover?
Our gunners. So top and bottom.
Okay, sweet. Who's 25? Okay. So they're all out of range. The -2 for being out of range, isn't it?
Yep. Great.
It's a 14.
14. Because of the -2.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that is going to miss. But he will take 1 electricity.
Yep.
That's still not good for them. They are NPCs and therefore do not have as many hit points as you.
And I'll overdrive.
Overdrive?
Yep.
Roll it.
Overdrive. It is. Crafting. Bum-bum.
At least it wasn't a critical failure, though.
Edie. That's my turn done.
Alright. I mean, he's gonna be at the range penalty as well. He's gonna do it anyway. Our goblin friend kind of gets 1 foot up onto the side of the bridge and using his teeth breaks open the top of a vial of alchemist fire and tosses it at you, Hinkle.
Uh-oh.
He'll be
Please
taking a
roll a
minus
9.
He'll be taking a -2 to this.
That's not a 9. That's 21. That's a hit.
That'll hit.
Ouch.
And Punk will also take the 1.
Yeah. Distant
Alright.
fire on me.
So I've got a button that does that as well. But he's gonna throw another one. Nah, that's gonna miss. All right.
Who was he throwing it at?
It was throwing it at you.
Another
So I
splash
take
damage to me.
my fire damage, right?
The fire damage will calculate at the end of your turn.
Okay. Cool.
Hopefully, it'll auto roll for you.
How high up is the bridge? Like, vertically out of the water?
5-10 feet.
Alright.
It's a pretty low bridge.
I'm gonna go ahead and... Matt, if I want to use the swim action, do I have to take the step action to get into the water?
I'm not gonna make you do the step action to get into the
Okay.
water.
Then
You're
I'm
diving
gonna
in.
swim.
In
Yep.
full plate.
Yep.
Yeah. So I get to make my athletics check for that.
You're drowning.
Is that a fail?
Is that a fail?
I don't know.
wouldn't know.
I mean, you'll absolutely be staying afloat, I believe. But
It's I think it's just a normal failure. But I would like to attempt it again. So there we go.
there you
I
go.
swim to the bridge. Can I be not on fire anymore since I'm in the water, Matt?
We'll see how your persistent fire roll goes. I'll give you a bonus to it.
Okay. And then I will climb out.
All right.
Using the climb action. So another athletics check.
You don't
I'm
have
hero
far to
pointing
fall.
that. I'm
You're
hero
re-rolling it?
pointing that. Yeah. There we go. Average. 18.
All right.
Am I up?
Ooh. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
say
specify
yes.
if it was 5, 10, or 10 feet. So.
I'm gonna say yes, but you're not completely on yet.
Okay.
So you're like there.
Okay.
Nope, I'm still on the ruler, aren't I? You know, as you do.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh my god, there's a cool.
Recovery check.
Yeah.
I technically failed.
So that'll be sticking with you for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Wait, weren't you in the water?
That's what I said.
Yeah, and I'm looking it up right now. Because it might just be a fact of it's gone now. But, what's Tonk gonna
I'll
do?
Take that damage.
Shoot him.
So.
Mark prey.
First action, hunted prey.
On
And
one
his-
of the gunners.
Gunners or a bomber?
Gunners. When does the boat move?
Oh, thank you for the reminder.
Who needs a boat to move?
Oh, it only goes 5 feet.
It's only going to the next part.
Oh, right.
Like fishing, like shooting fish in a barrel. So,
I
he's
see
gonna
that we hide in the barrel like the wily fish.
he's gonna aim at one of the gunners in cover. Hunted prey, take his shot. That's still gonna hit. Nine damage, and then he's gonna command trigger. And then trigger's going to jaw. And that'll hit. I know I sound surprised whenever it hits, but it just feels inconsistent.
Does trigger not also do the precision damage?
That is a very good point. Bread support benefit. Okay, so that doesn't come up automatically, so we'll do /AR D8. That'll do it. But that is done as Trigger rips apart the powder keg gunner who was in cover. Hey, Fragile.
Stop. Reload. And I'm gonna strike the, this one.
Alright, give it a shot. That'll hit. 4 damage. He takes it.
I'm climbing.
Reload and 10.
Alright. Reload and turn.
Reload, shoot, reload.
Ah. Well, he's dead, so we'll just remove him. Well, you're a little bit of a wonky target for him, Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So he's going to move to there. Hey, Fragile.
Hey! No.
11's not gonna hit. And then they're going to reload. The Bombardier. Why is no one on the other edge of the boat?
It's dangerous.
Of all
over
the
there.
places. But it means you're just out of reach of being. Alright. He's gonna do his special action. Still in the ruler.
By the way, Matt, I will say that, it suggests submerging yourself in water to end persistent fire damage as automatically ending the type of condition due to the type of help.
Alright, drop it.
Okay.
Gain 2 hit points.
Yeah, well,
Yay. He's gonna throw 2 bombs. One's gonna be at Fragile, the other is gonna be at Tonk. These are at -2. 22 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Four damage, and Vashon's gonna take 1. And then he's gonna toss 1 at Tonk. And that's going to miss, but Tonk will take the 1 anyway. And our boy is now out of bombs. Hinkle!
Weedy. Well, I'm going to do a less interesting version of what he did. So I'm going to step. I'm going to draw. I'm going to throw the bomb. At the north
Step,
one.
draw, throw.
Yep. Ooh, is that a hit?
Ooh.
I should be in range now too. Yes.
That is gonna be a hit.
Yay!
Do, 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 do. Alright. 6 damage, and he'll take 1 as well. And the target becomes flat-footed. F is for flat-foot. Alright. Is that you done?
Yeah. Hang on. Put the
Draw, throw.
Yeah.
Step. Alright.
how do I do?
And you're good. Alright. Our last bomber. He has 2 bombs left. I mean, turnabout's fair play.
Engage
Doesn't-
dodgeball mode.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bomb.
Ouch.
Can't dodge a wrench, I guess.
At least it's not a critical.
That's true, it's not a critical.
So close though. He throws another bomb at you.
Oh, wait, that was on Heinrich.
And he's going to throw a second one. That's going to miss lots.
Ah, yes, that's a critical failure. But no one takes any damage.
Yay! Ariel!
Cool. Do I need to make another climb check to get up, or can
Nah,
I
just need to
take
use an action.
Okay. And I should no longer be flat-footed because I'm no longer climbing.
Like an avenging angel who get out from the water.
Pull out my mace because I clearly didn't have it pulled out as I was climbing, and
Nope.
or my flail, and then I'm going to bonk.
Yep,
24.
that'll hit.
Cool. Give me some 6 damage.
Well, they don't like that. Go swing again.
No, that is 3 actions, Matt.
Climb, draw, swing.
Yeah.
Quite true. Enter the initiative.
So,
Um,
extra.
What? I'm allowed to be extra. Isn't that what streaming's all about?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Tonk is gonna hunt prey on that guy. And then he's going to shoot. And that's gonna be a miss, unfortunately. But he will command trigger. Which will also be a miss. So that's fun.
Which one? Why isn't it attacking the flat-footed?
Would have missed anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't help
Fragile.
mediocrity.
Yeah, well, I'm rolling for him. What do you expect?
Going for Mr. Flatfoot over there.
That's fair.
That's gotta be a crit or something, right?
That's gonna hit.
Eh.
You rolled a 1?
Nice.
Reload.
That'll hit.
That's better.
That's
damage.
much better.
Go.
And that is him taken out. Alright, I believe that's you done though, Fragile.
Yep.
Alright. Well, you're right there, Ariel.
Yeah, go for it, Matt.
It's a shame you don't have attack of opportunity.
I'm not even gonna pick it up. You're
Oh.
too choked for actions as a paladin. Not worth your 6th level feat.
They're gonna shoot you at
That's-
point blank.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
That'll
Yeah.
hit. That'll deal 4 damage.
Then they're going to take a step back
Okay.
and reload
Okay.
as they scramble to get away from you and doing their best to get their flintlock reloaded. Well, he's out of bombs, so he moves in to strike, and he's going to try to punch you.
Okay.
And volley for him.
Miss.
That's gonna miss. And I don't think -5 fist is gonna do much better.
Might roll a natural 20. You
No.
didn't, but you might.
But he gets onto the side of the bridge to kind of stand beside you and takes a couple of swings at you, Ariel, but you're a little bit better in melee combat than most of the people around here. And without his bombs, he is not as much of a threat.
All you really got are these lame little fists as they're just like clinking off my armor.
Hinkle!
Ooh, how hard is it to climb up?
If you want to make the leap,
Is it like a difficult terrain stride, or
it's an athletics check to do the long jump.
the boat's right next to it though?
Yeah, but it hasn't parked yet.
Hey, is the boat guy like on the boat with us?
Yeah, no, he absolutely is. He's at the
Great,
front.
I'm attacking him next.
Why are you attacking him? He's going as fast as he can.
Thank you.
It's a
There
slow
was
boat.
literally a bridge there we should have taken.
I'm going to one action command. Heinrich's going to Searing Restoration.
Yep.
One d10 hits.
Who gets the healing?
Me.
Oh, you absolutely need it.
Just assistant. And I attempt to splash water on myself to not be burning.
You want to spend an action to do that?
Nothing else I can freaking do, Matt.
Alright. Done.
I've got one action left. Heinrich's got one action left. Might as well try and get up. Yes. Is that a climb or a long jump, you say?
Long jump. So athletics check.
Heinrich. Yes.
He's good.
How does he move?
You do.
And my turn. I can do the same.
Well, let's find out.
It's barely a success.
Yeah, no, that is barely a success, but a success
Hey.
nonetheless. As the two of you kind of jump over to the side. But, that's you done?
That's me done.
Alright. Ariel.
Hey Matt, I have a free hand and there's a guy next to a precipice, so I think you know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fail to push him off. That's against his fort DC.
Yeah, no. Can't help rolling a 2.
Yeah. I'm
So-
gonna try again at a -5.
Oh, I don't even have to check there.
Yeah.
Boop.
As they say, the first you don't
So-
succeed, try and keep making yourself look like a fool.
So that's 1, 2
Yep.
actions.
As he
I'm
slips off the
gonna-
side of the bridge and falls into the drink with a plonk.
Throw a lay on hands on myself.
Fair enough.
There we go.
Alright, at the end of the initiative. The boat gets to the other side, parked and ready. The ferryman is immediately trying to get as much distance between him and everything going on right now. Punk. I mean, he's in the water and he's gone. He's gonna hunt prey on the Powderpunk gunner, then do the command. And we'll try the talents this time. Fuck yeah. Not a critical, but real close. And extra D8. And that takes him out. And with our other friend in the drink and quickly going downstream.
Nerd.
What, because he can't swim?
Yeah.
I was gonna help him.
I mean, if you want to take your shot, Fragile.
No, quite literally help, not kill him.
Oh, I misunderstood the situation completely. I'm sorry.
Mm.
But with the ambush taken care of.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drink one of my elixirs of life.
That's fair. No, not that one. We want this one. There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
Just gonna run along the bridge here. Meet up with the team.
Who
Ariel.
looks the most scratched up?
Probably
Yeah.
Tonk, honestly.
I passed the other elixir of life to Tonk.
Ariel, give me a perception check,
Okay.
since you were up close with everyone.
Okay.
And I moved the boat out of the way.
There you go, Matt.
I don't think that ferryman
For your eyes only.
was worth the gold. Gonna be real honest with you.
Do I see anything, Matt?
Unfortunately, you don't see anything.
What's unfortunate about it? Clearly, you just randomly asked me to make a perception check to scare me.
Clearly.
Matt,
Yeah.
does Tonk drink his elixir of life?
He will drink the elixir of life. So roll that for me, please.
Nice.
That's a hit
How
point.
refreshing.
At least
Hinkle,
he gets a +1.
Hinkle, I think this might have been better if I just drank a shot of whiskey.
That's
I'm not blaming you.
just rude, Matt. That's just hurtful.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what Tonk would say, but I don't know Tonk well enough yet. It's just kind of like that.
Well, we should probably take like a little, do a little, a splitty up thing where we all go different directions and then we reconvene because, like, I'm pretty sure that that's the best way to avoid the cops. Matt, let me roll, roll city lore here.
Yep.
Is that I don't know. I think it's the best way to avoid the cops.
Splitting up. Always a fantastic idea, I guess? Thankfully, not a critical failure in this situation.
Okay.
So, initial plans after the ambush. Ariel's gone. Fragile.
Well, like, are we all splitting up? Because Fragile will. head
Ariel
in a
has put
direction.
it on the table.
Okay. The Fragile just sort of turns around and walks off then.
Iconic.
Alright. Skill check for that. What do you reckon?
Well, I have. The Fragile has an idea.
Okay. I'm frightened, but keep going.
How did that happen? Who put that in there?
Do a society check.
I love me a society check. Oh,
Yep, no,
God.
that's perfect. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So Fragile considers the one place they would never look for, and she heads straight there.
Are you gonna let everyone else in on where this special location is?
No.
No, just kind of, it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Hinkle.
Yes. Everyone's just splitting up, are they?
It looks like
Hey,
it.
well, That's probably the best way to evade the shield marshals, as it were.
Where are we
Because they're
now?
looking for a group. We're probably at like the docks.
Yep, I will move everyone over.
So we're like a couple blocks away from the Bullet and Barrel.
Yeah, I'd probably just go straight there and hide in the shack out back and deconstruct the pistol some more.
This is when Vashon speaks up and kind of goes, we need to make a detour. Because if they're hunting me down like this, I'm gonna need to get my recipe.
I will, Matt.
Yep.
Can I roll another lore city check to try to determine the average response time of the guards, or would, with my 7, I be unable to recall?
You're asking a different question, so I'll give you another check.
Okay.
Hinkle, if you want to roll something, you can as well.
Tonk, you should probably bring back your
God fucking damn.
the
Same
Oxy
roll.
lady.
No, Matt, I'm not asking a different question. I don't
Froxy
know what
Flower
you're
Line.
talking about.
You mean fragile?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I should better follow her. And he's going to do a survival check.
Oh, okay. I
Alright.
feel go. With him to get this new recipe.
I'll try to I'll probably try to lure any guards away from where you guys are going. Where are you going, after all?
Do you know the Yeast of All Brewery?
Do
Yeast
I know
of All?
the Yeast of All Brewery? I've definitely heard that there were gang members there, right?
Yep.
Do I know the East of
I
All?
hear it's infested with gang members, as it were.
Oh, that's not right. Shouldn't be infested with gang members.
I heard the powder gangers.
Well, it's a good
Well,
thing I got an escort, isn't it?
I guess I won't be bothering with the guards then. And
You probably should not be.
yeah, well,
As they
hey,
say,
well,
we have
we
bigger
should
fish to
probably
fry.
hey, we should probably head in then.
Oh, right.
We'll wait. I'm sure Fragile and Tonk will join us on the way.
So, as you continue to make your pace towards the brewery, one of the night markets of Alkenstar starts to appear up in front of you. This looks like it would be a good opportunity to give yourself some distance from the guards. Unfortunately, with the crowded nature of the stalls, it's also hard to navigate. So,
Okay.
how are you getting through it? Who wants to go first?
Ariel,
Sure, I'll do
just. Oh, sorry, you can go first.
it. I was just gonna do a society check to do polite crowd nudging.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oof, excuse me.
Yeah. You on top of Heinrich, basically just getting Heinrich to tap people and,
Just-
and build a path.
Yep, no, fair enough. Go society. There we go.
Entschuldigung. Excuse me, Fraulein.
Quick as you like, and with a kind of dizzying efficiency that you wouldn't expect from such an action, Hinkle actually makes quick work of making a path through the markets as politely as a Yasuki can possibly be. Ariel.
You
I'm
are
gonna
very
shout.
good at weaving between the legs.
Ariel just stands armor and everything, goes, I get out of my way! I'm gonna try to roll intimidation.
All right.
17.
That is a success.
Average roll. Cool.
You yell out, and people are mostly startled, but they do start to get out of your way. A person in such heavy armor is not often seen in Alkenstar, and they know a threat when they hear one.
Not often seen in Alkenstar. That's my entire character, Matt.
Pretty much. Fragile.
Hey.
You have also made your way to the night markets, having completely forgotten about the chase altogether.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, there's lots of pretty stalls, there's lots of people to check out. How are you making your way through the markets?
Spicily to the Spice Man.
Well, okay, so he had the idea of heading to the one place that the shield marshals wouldn't look for her,
Yep.
Police station.
the police station.
Okay. So, go to find the guardhouse?
Yeah. So my hope is that the way she's getting through these night markets is with police escort. Diplomacy.
Yeah, no, diplomacy or society.
Excuse me,
Ooh.
officers, can I have some alone time?
Ooh. That will be a success.
Hell yes.
You managed to grab some of the lower ranking shield marshals.
Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm a little bit lost and turned around. It happens from time to time. Could you help me get back home, please?
Bashedly, the young gentleman who looks barely out of his teenage years kind of stammers a bit and goes, no, yeah, sure, we can do that for you, man. Where do you live?
Yeah, the Barrel and Bullet Saloon.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Fragile just doxed us to the cops.
Does it count as getting swatted if it's not an actual SWAT unit?
Well, you haven't even dealt with the tactical unit for the shield marshals yet, but they kind of raises his eyebrow and goes, "You from out of town, then?"
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll give you an escort to the Bull and Barrel.
Thanks, you're cute. What are your names?
Now, Tonk, who is watching all this going down aghast. I want to say stealth or thievery. Thievery
Nice.
to steal Fragile away. But
I
I'm
will
gonna say
say, I
stealth
do
to
have
hide.
a plan if after I make it out of the crowd, I happened to spot Fragile.
oh no, you will.
I can
So-
intervene. So,
Stealth.
oh,
Jesus.
so
Yeah.
stealthy.
Tanner's gone. Bye, Tanner.
With a
Who's Tanner?
quick little bit of a costume change, ditching his coat and picking another one up from the rack, he kind of just wraps himself up in it and makes his way through the crowd as a different person. I know that's probably more deception, but it works. But all of you managed to get most of the way through the markets. And sure enough, Ariel, you spot Fragile. She's hard to miss in a crowd, especially being escorted by shield marshals.
I am having the time of my life. I am
I-
talking to them constantly.
I would dip behind the nearest thing that would obscure most people's view, hat of disguise, and head
Yep.
on over.
Alright.
As my higher ranking officer. I'll take this from here, gentlemen. And rolling deception with a +2, so
Ooh.
27.
27. With the 27, they kind of, the two low-ranking shield marshals share a look, and they're like, but,
I'll
ma'am,
take it from here. Back to your posts.
but, ma'am.
Back to your posts.
She
Are
kind
all right, you are?
Aw.
I give each of them my room number.
Oh,
We're
no.
getting fucking tossed.
And just wink at them.
She forgets.
With that, one of them kind of gives a very shy smile and takes the room number and kind of puts it in his pocket and attempts a like a sly wink, but he kind of stumbles on a bit of cobble.
I like that one most.
But
All that, the sniper wink.
yeah, the sniper wink, yeah. All right, continuing on through, as you get closer and closer to the Yeast of All Brewery, the area around here is a lot more, it's kind of falling apart more than a little. As I move our cadre up a bit.
Officer, I don't think this is the way to the barrel and bullet.
Ariel just takes the hat off and puts it back. I'm not an officer, am I?
I feel like this is a trick question.
It's me, Ariel.
Ariel, did you see the officer that was just around here?
Yeah, I did.
They were
She's
kinda
very
cute.
hot.
Yeah. Have to get her number.
Up in front, we see a couple of bottles go soaring through the air in front of us, striking buildings on either side. The buildings, a little bit older and made with wood soaked with all sorts of weird and wonderful chemicals, both catch a light
Oh shit.
as burning debris starts to fall to the ground. And we see some of the powder keg punks run off into the alleyways. How are you getting past the burning buildings?
I guess we just detour a block.
Walking on the street.
So, Hinkle, society check for a quick detour.
Swift detour. Oh.
So through the building, right? Okay.
There we go. You managed to kind of plot out a detour. Ariel. Actually, we'll go with Ariel. What are you doing?
I think you know what I'm doing, Matt. I'm going straight through athletics.
Yeah, alright. Do
How are
it.
you getting?
I've got like 2 skills, Matt. Oh, cool.
So,
It's a-
just
it's
gonna
a multiple
barrel
of
for the
5.
building?
Yeah. Any debris in my way, I'll just whack it out of the way. Metal is
Thankfully,
fire.
The building was coming down anyway.
Thankfully, the buildings haven't fully caught on fire yet. Debris is starting to fall, but the fire hasn't had a chance to make all the way through the building. So once you crash through the first 2 doors, it's pretty clear from there.
Alright.
Fragile.
There are no like firemen have showed up, right?
They're on their way.
Hmm.
Keep in mind, this kind of thing happens over a couple of minutes.
Yeah. I'll probably just follow behind Ariel. Just very kind of swiftly.
Very acrobatically.
Yeah.
Very acrobatically. Well,
Lots
Ariel
of
kind of
sweet
clears the
flips.
path. That's one way to put it. Ariel clears the path, and you kind of parkour your way through it.
Tag team, honestly.
Just giggling the entire time.
Jumping banisters, kind of doing that flippy thing where you go around a pillar or support beam. And last but not least, Tonk.
It's too invisible for the fire to notice.
He's
Yeah,
going to
he's
do a
too
survival
stealthy.
check.
Who do
Well-
you think he is, Elias?
He'll be good, and he'll also be able to help you, Hinkle, escort Vashon through the area.
Hey.
He didn't want to come straight through the burning buildings?
It was so fun.
Cool Girls Squad. Apparently the Girls Squad is the only cool people.
High fives.
Wow.
High fives.
Eventually, however, you do make it to the Yeast of All Brewery.
I figure you guys let me go in, do some talking. I'll pretend to be one of the powder keg gangers. And I'll go in, do some basic reconnaissance, and then I'll come out with an attack plan.
Find out if they have drinks.
Oh, let's turn the
I will
lights off.
do that.
Of all the things to forget.
I'll wait outside.
I'll just, do a bit of reconnaissance.
We're very good at doing that.
Listen. Been great at it so far.
The darkened streets around you.
Yeah,
Oh
there should
man,
be,
it's like pitch black.
There
Oh,
should
it's
be
like
at least
pitch
2
black.
really bright torches behind us.
Just
What is
grumpy
that?
old fart.
What is this?
As you make your way to the Yeast of All Brewery, one of the first things you notice is that it's out of business. The boards are all up on the windows, though there are some very suspicious gaps in sections. But by the looks of it, this hasn't seen any actual business in a couple of years. Vashon kind of looks a little bit sad by the whole thing, seeing it again. And we see a woman come out from the shadows holding a lantern. And Vashon kind of goes, okay, you're gonna have to let me handle this one.
Aye?
And
I can
Vashon-
provide cover fire.
Vashon kind of makes sure that his back is to her, and he kind of does the wiggly hand motion.
Mm-hmm.
So spray and pray.
And it just raises their brow. But they start to have a conversation. As I bring up a proper picture of Amory.
Matt, what is their conversation?
Give me a perception check.
I can read lips.
Alright. Still, give me a perception check.
Society.
Okay.
It's a society check.
You've picked it up as a language though, haven't you?
I can read I have the feet read
Yeah, it's a
lips.
society skill feat.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Society check then?
Yep.
Okay. Slightly better at society than I am at.
Ooh.
I can read lips, Matt.
It's
yeah, you-
against a stealth DC, I think the skill was.
Oh, they're not being that stealthy about it. The two of them are ex-lovers, and
Oh.
and married. Well, were married once upon a time.
I'm
Long-
absolutely conveying this to Fragile.
Fragile gasps so much she passes out very slightly.
The reason for their divorce was to do with the brewery itself. They had gone into business together as a part of their whole of getting married, but a couple of years together, and the brewery wasn't doing too well, and eventually it had to close up shop because of the amount of money that had to get dropped into the business to get it started. Amory was the one who fronted most of the cash for it, whereas Vashon was supposed to do the recipes and everything for it, which he did to his credit, but it just wasn't enough. And between the two of them, the brewery went under and their marriage ended shortly thereafter.
Okay.
Eventually, however, she does come around the corner. She gets a ring of keys out. And unlocks the door.
Hey, aren't there supposed to be like gangsters in there?
She kind of looks at you and goes, "There better not be."
Well, I heard from the spicy man there were. Well, one of my comrades heard from the spicy man that there were gangsters in there.
I'm a comrade.
Kind of looks to the two of you, then looks to Vashon and goes, "So this is the kind of company you're keeping now?"
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, some of us are informed.
I'm very
Ariel's
intelligent.
iconic.
And she starts to walk away.
Well, I'm
Yes,
gonna
Fracture.
try.
I need to start making stun rods.
Uh,
Couldn't have done that now. I'm genuinely lost. Where'd everyone go?
torch.
Oh, there we go.
And then I can. Oh, I was gonna breach the door. Hop on in. I will say, I'm disguised as a gangster.
As a gangster,
Yeah,
as one of the powder cake punks.
yeah.
As you enter this front room, well, it looks like a bar.
Yeah.
You get the feeling this is where they would have served up, done the testing for their drinks.
Mm-hmm.
But as you enter, what looks like an urn with several pipes coming out of it pipes up and goes, "Would you like a drink?"
Yes.
We would like a drink.
There's a bar in here. If there are gangsters in here, I'm so playing Pirate Town music.
That and that. This one comes up over to you, Fragile, and aims a pipe at your face.
Oh, she takes the position.
As I set everyone up for combat, and I get people to roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Yup.
Combat.
I'm just moving
hey.
Heinrich so I can access Hinkle.
Hey Matt, can I roll deception for initiative? Since
You can if you
just
like.
saying, I'm super stealth. I'm super deceptive, and I'm in disguise. Do I get the item bonus?
Not for initiative, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. We'll just roll it.
Yeah, no, you will. Deal with it.
And I rolled pretty badly.
Oh, oops.
I'm gonna move Tonkin.
I'm really rolling just awful on my initiative, aren't I?
Oh, you're rolling fine.
Am I, Matt?
Oh, how am I at the top?
Because I rolled an 11.
Because everyone rolled like shit. Like, that is some terrible rolling.
How
Except
am I
for the
ever
brewer.
fragile?
I think higher
way.
intelligence? But,
Oh, is that what it is?
with that, we might go
What do
for
you
a...
think higher intelligence?
With that, we will go to break. We're just going to take a short 10 minutes while we stretch legs and everything else like that, and maybe see what, how Ian's traveling. Hopefully he'll be able to join us for the second half. But otherwise, we hope to see you soon.
Alrighty.
Bye! Hey everyone, we're back!
Hello.
And we think that Ian's on his way. We're not quite sure though. He might be having troubles with microphones and stuff. But where last we left our heroes, well, our outlaws, they had just entered the Yeast of All Brewery. And now that they're inside, they're about to be served up drinks by a pair of clockwork brewers.
Yay!
I thought they were just this was gonna be a nice social encounter, Matt.
It is.
We're just gonna have some nice chats, and then you made me roll initiative.
Well, they are gonna serve you up drinks.
Hell yeah.
Just very aggressively.
Don't fail eight fortitude saves, otherwise you'll die.
Can't
That is
wait.
one way to put it. Well, apparently they're serving up beer, and that's good. First things first. Our clockwork brewer turns to you, Fragile,
Hey.
and says, "Would you like a drink?"
Yes.
And nope, that's not the right one.
I'm kind of okay with, like, yeah.
No, it's actually got a special action. There it is. Need you to make a will save, and I'm gonna do it at -2. Because Fragile apparently is absolutely down for this.
Fragile just wants to get wasted.
Nailed it.
Yep, that tracks. You are flat-footed as it strikes out with one of its hoses.
Tentacles, Matt. Tentacles.
Well, they're
They're
listed
white.
as legs for the record.
God.
Yep. I believe that'll be a hit. Is that a critical, though?
I have currently 17 AC, so not
No.
quite.
It will do 7 damage. And it will use its grab action. Fragile, this is probably the most aggressive drink you've ever been offered. Whether you're into it or not, that is completely up to you. But, Hinkle,
My turn.
it is your turn.
All right. I will. One action command. Heinrich.
Yep,
I will draw my lion scythe,
yep.
and Heinrich is going to punch this guy, and then I'm going to punch that guy.
Do it.
But why are you punching people?
Heinrich missed.
Yep.
Do I miss? Probably.
Unfortunately, yeah, you'll miss.
Okay. Heinrich's going to punch again.
Alright,
Yay!
that'll hit. And that will do 7 damage.
That's me.
And that's you done as Heinrich swings out, but you get ready for combat. Fragile, you are currently grabbed.
Fragile tries to, like, get one of those hoses in her mouth so she can start drinking.
Athletics check to grapple back.
Counter grapple.
Sure.
That's a new one.
This is definitely going to go well.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Also, welcome back.
Thank you. It's been a very long day.
I bet it has. Unfortunately, that will not grapple the Clockwork Brewer. And I have to check something. That will, in fact, be a critical failure.
Oh,
Cool.
what does that
Is
mean?
Fragile extra grappled now?
Restrained.
Oh, extra grappled. Grappled 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Of all the things to survive the 80s.
When we said grappled 2, I was like, oh, so it's an extra turn on something that doesn't really have a turn counter on it.
You're gonna have to, like, tell me what this means, Matthew.
You are currently restrained. This means you cannot do any action with the movement trait.
Okay.
You can only escape or attempt to escape.
Well, gonna fall back on Old Faithful, and she's gonna try and flirt her way out. Suck you dry.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that will not be successful. As
Considering they're mindless.
they are, in fact, mindless.
You tell that to Fragile.
I believe that's you done, though.
Mhm.
Alright. Our other Clockwork Brewer. It turns to you, Hinkle.
Me?
Well, you're
Please come
right
get your
there.
friend.
Sir or madam, would you like a drink?
9 Dunker.
We'll save. It's holding a glass in one hand. You're good. Sir would like a drink. As it strikes out with one of its legs.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed.
Ouch.
8 damage, and for its final action, it is going to grapple you. Okay, I love that.
Is that
the new
one of those
debuffs-
auto grapples?
Yes.
Oh.
I love that the new, with this mod, it makes the debuffs a lot clearer, but also it fills up so much more screen space. That is it done, though. Tonk!
Damn it, Fragile. I've told a lot of people they couldn't fuck their way out of a paper bag. But you're about to fuck your way into a paper bag. You keep drinking and trying to flirt like that. And I will shoot this guy twice.
Go for it.
I'm glad you weren't here earlier then.
Pray, then shoot. That'll hit. The jaws will not hit, unfortunately.
Flanking.
Ooh.
Corner draws through opposite walls. Yeah? Or
Uh,
corner draws through opposite sides? Or no?
I'll allow it in this instance. Oh, wait, she got do flanking. She's restrained.
he's grappled. Well, he can go here then. He can go on the other side.
Yep,
Is that
I'll
how
allow
it works? Or does the knight's move work on a small creature and how it works on a large?
I will have to look it up.
Okay, well I just won't roll damage for him then.
All
There you go.
right.
My damage roll.
You take your shot. Beer starts to shoot out from its side. Anything else?
That's everything from me, I think.
Hunt, pray, shoot, command. Yep. Ariel.
Yeah,
I've got an idea for a new feat for you, Matt.
how much
God.
does Fragile seem to be having a good time at this moment?
A lot.
Incredible.
I mean-
Like, okay, no,
Uh,
let me rephrase that. She was fine with it until the beer started flowing not into her.
Yeah.
Fair
That's just
enough.
a sad face.
Well, in that case, I will go ahead and free Hinkle with.
Yep.
Can I attempt to do that with athletics? Like counter grapple?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
If you gotta spend an action to do it,
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an attack action to do it. 22.
that'll do it.
Yeah.
Double check that. Yep, nope, that'll do it.
That's a
And then
plus
I'll
1 aid.
draw.
And
Draw,
what
draw.
you draw? Shield
Yeah.
and flail?
Shield and flail, yeah.
Alright. Well, ended initiative. The Clockwork Brewer. It has a special action for things that are grappled.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Drink,
Yes.
drink.
Quite
drink,
literally.
drink.
As it starts to pour
He's a piss pot, so they say.
Smoke Side Sour down your throat. I need you to make a fortitude save.
I'm as surprised as everyone else, to be honest.
Heavy drinker, apparently.
Apparently, as it starts to kind of shoot. Unfortunately, however, from the hole in its side, it just doesn't have the pressure it would like. Ooh. It's going to give you the squeeze, though, as it lashes out with one of its other legs. And then it's probably going to do that again.
Yeah, alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Liberating Step.
Yep.
So that's going to give you resistance 4 to the damage, and then you get to attempt to break free.
So I get that 10 becomes a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you use
Attempt
that when she
to-
first got grappled?
Because I forgot about it, Matt. I'll
And
be honest.
Attempting to break
Fair enough.
free is
Is I was gonna say does not compute.
No, unfortunately.
Go ahead with a no.
I think you need to roll well to do that one.
I think I need to want it.
For
How
its
you
last
feeling it?
action, it's going to do the same again as it tries to pour more beer down your throat. Fortitude
Yes,
save.
Yes. No.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice. You
Now we're
are
having a
clumsy
time.
one.
Yeah, I am.
What's the onset period?
Pretty much immediate. In this
Ooh.
instance.
Well,
She did just get sprayed with 2 gallons of beer, though. And you know, it's been a long night. But, Hinkle,
hey,
it you!
it's time to do a JoJo's. I will overdrive.
Overdrive?
Whether or not I will succeed at my overdrive is another matter. Right, where's the crafting button? There's a crafting button. That's a failure.
Oh, God.
Okay, so no overdriving. Second action is command. And third action will be to swing.
Alright. Do that swing. That'll absolutely hit.
I
And he takes the damage.
You know, Heinrich gets to punch.
Hope you do well.
No way.
That'll hit.
Double checking. But yes, damage. There you go.
Damage.
Oh. I need to repair him first, and I haven't done that. Oh,
There you go.
nice.
Do you get anything with a critical success?
Nope. Just some more damage.
Okay.
And I rolled min damage. Yay.
I will add another 2.
No. It was still 8 damage.
Oh, it was 8 damage up. Oh, because it's unarmed strike 2. Never mind. I thought you meant an extras. What? You, Heinrich?
No, I just rolled a 1 on the dice.
Heinrich slams into it, breaking it more and more apart. More of the
We
beer
will not
starts
be
to gush
drinking
out.
here today. Dankeschön.
Please, sir, have a drink. Fragile,
Fine.
Hmm?
bound and
Oh,
feeling
okay.
buzzed.
Hmm.
What you doing? Escape?
Drink more?
I mean, it's almost out of beer. That's the worst part.
So what do I roll?
Athletics, acrobatics, or unarmed strike?
Acrobatics. That was almost an 18.
That almost was an 18. Do you want to try another escape? It will be at a -5.
Hey!
Nice.
I think Fragile wants this. By the sounds of it, I think Fragile wants this. You have one action left?
I got nothing.
You got nothing? You can
I got
just pass if you
nothing.
like. You can either
I-
tip the -10 or just...
I like the way I'm picturing it is like my hands are kind of bound, like my arms are bound at my sides, but my hands are both giving the thumbs up to let everyone know that this is chill and that I kind of want this one.
This is how it ends, and I'm okay with that.
No, it's just like she's got no concept that this is killing her.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's take this one home with us.
Alright. How's second brewer? Well, I mean, Heinrich is right there.
Yeah, let Heinrich have a turn of it.
Yeah, no, Heinrich's absolutely gonna cop it.
Miss.
It's gonna attempt to swing again.
Hit. Excuse you?
Max damage. Well,
Well, he can take the damage.
Liberating step off. No, still on cooldown.
Still on cooldown.
because he is about to be grabbed. Can I access? No, I have to do that? Alright. That... What am I doing? The easiest way to do this would be that.
We
What?
really need something to cycle through layered tokens.
I am actually looking into it. It's one of the things that's on my wish list. Tonk!
We're just gonna see what happens here first. Wait, the jaws are not agile. That's crazy.
No, your talons are.
Oh, okay. I gotta click a couple buttons.
That's all good.
-4? What number? Oh, it's still not gonna hit.
Unfortunately, no.
Alright. Fine. Bam.
That'll hit. Good damage,
12.
too.
Still up?
Still up.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm done.
Alright. Ariel, another 2 shots. This thing is almost out of beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonk it.
That'll hit.
Hit. 7 damage. Going to roll the bonk again.
Go for it.
Bummer. Gonna miss. Gonna raise a shield.
Alright.
Is it out of beer yet? I did crack it open with a flail.
You did. It has 1 gallon left, which it empties out into fragile
Yes.
before it runs dry. Yes. And then it's gonna try to kick you.
Has it emptied it out into Fragile, you say?
For the most part.
What's her fortitude save?
Well, it doesn't increase.
Doesn't?
No. Or at least
Oh.
I'm not going to increase it.
That would.
That'll hit.
How poison works, though, Matt.
10 damage.
Dead.
With that, it'll let you go.
Aw.
Well, it's not going to keep you, jeez.
What customer service is this?
I
Wow.
think it still has an action? Or two?
It does. It has a action. I'm just setting
Okay.
someone to dying.
Ah, fair enough. Imagine being dying.
Whereas it's like she wasn't already prone. But it's going to swing out to you, Ariel.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
That's the kind of confidence we need.
Yeah, Matt.
Wow.
It's
That's
so
that's
fucking
not
typical.
gonna do it.
Alright. Hinkle, you're fine. Heinrich is grabbed, though.
Aren't we both grabbed?
Nope.
Oh, sweet. Let's give Overdrive another go. Can't fail a third time, can it? So that is no. All right.
That's a success.
We are both overdrived. I'm not going to put it on him because it reduces his damage because the maths doesn't work properly.
God.
All right. I am going to strike.
Honestly,
Yay.
I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and update the engine either way. That will hit.
It did not add my overdrive damage. That's because Heinrich has my overdrive.
Not you.
Mhm.
How much extra is it?
Two.
Yes, half intelligence. So 2.
Alright.
Are we still alive?
They're constructs. What do you expect?
Heinrich, I'll command for final action. Heinrich will punch.
Alright.
You need to make a DC 5 flat check.
Doesn't matter, he's missed anyways.
I was about to say unarmed strike as well. Actually, does his unarmed strikes have the agile trait?
Yes, well, one of them does.
Yeah.
2 of them do.
Alright, what's he doing with the second one?
Missing.
Yep.
Should
Alright.
raised shield.
Before I change it from Hinkle, I'm gonna move Fragile to before the Brewer.
Well,
It's gonna go continue with its programming, and is gonna spend its first action pouring beer at Heinrich.
Sure. Sure.
I have a process of programming that these things do. They grab, they shoot their beer, and then they try to do a little bit of extra damage. I'm guessing, however, in this instance, it's not going to do anything.
I mean, I don't know. Does it count as a poison?
No, it's an alcoholic drink.
Alcohol is a poison, Matt.
Alcohol is a poison, and
Alcohol's a level 1 poison. No, it's a level 0 poison.
It is a level
With-
0 poison.
With, I think, 8 stages to it.
Alright!
I did research last campaign, Matt.
Let's get a fortitude save with him. That's like at +4 or something.
No, he's immune to poison.
Well,
Jesus fuck, Sam. Shut up.
Construct!
Yeah, but don't do the whole rigmarole.
he's
Let him fucking move on.
he's gonna hit Hinkle for that.
Good.
Fucking
Miss.
my anger is flowing through the brewer by the looks of it. As he swings again, missing Fucking Tonk.
Yes.
Your best friend's a fucking troll.
Mm-hmm.
Thank the fucking Lord. Wait, that's not a crit?
That will be a crit.
Oh, I didn't have him targeted. Okay, cool.
He's flat-footed at the moment, but
Yay.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
he did.
I keep
That's
forgetting
a
about
lot
the.
of. All
Just-
right, fatal.
Yeah,
Fatal.
fatal precision. So you
Alright.
take the shot, Tonk, and destroy it.
Boom. Bitch. Alright, cool. And then probably just hunt. And I'll just take another.
Take another shot.
Yep. Do I want to take the shot? No. Command. Can't actually move, dickhead, by the way. But he moves over here.
Or one.
No, he'll move one further up so that Inkle can potentially grant flanking.
Yep. All right, go for it.
Please, Bird. Thank you, Bird.
There we go. Now roll well.
Is that critical or no?
No critical, but that's still a good roll.
Sli-
He's
Oh,
damn.
Bam. Boom. Cool.
Just enough.
With a shot and a screech of talons and jaw, both Clockwork Brewers go down. Also, Fragile is dying.
Yeah.
Did
I'll
you
stat-
refocus at all?
I will do a desperate prayer. I'll share help in this one, and I will throw a lay on hands. So that's the lay on hands healing for you.
So that will absolutely take the.
No more
dying off you.
dying.
Were you doing a medicine check?
I'm doing. Yeah.
I believe the DC is 15. The base DC.
Well, for spending 10, I'll fix Heinrich. So he can
I don't
use
know if I'm
his...
spending 10. I was just gonna stop her dying in case the whatchamacallit didn't work.
Oh.
I don't have to roll to lay on hands or to desperate prayer. I'll just give an action.
Okay.
I will say we could take 10. It might be reasonable.
Let's take 10 and search the bar.
All
What
right.
have they
yeah.
got?
Roll me an extra 2d8 for the healing, Tanner.
Okay.
Solid healing.
That is solid
Nice
healing.
healing.
Fragile, you will wake up, still slightly buzzed, but otherwise fine.
Did we do it? Did we win?
We
No.
won.
No.
We're dead.
And then she like cradles the construct.
Fuck's sake.
Do you want us to roll perceptions, Matt?
If you're just gonna spend some time searching the bar, no perception is needed.
Okay. Ooh.
Jeez.
Unopened
Heard that click?
whiskey.
You do find several bottles of unopened whiskey, brewed
Those
in-house.
I spend 10 minutes restabilizing Heinrich.
Doing
Do it
necessary
earlier.
repairs. You also find the keys to the next room,
Cool.
as Vashon kind of steps in and lights a smoke.
Matt, I'd love to listen to this door. See if there's any noise coming from behind it.
Give me a
Right,
perception check.
Perception check for
Do you
you.
think there's more of them in there?
Oh, sorry, that should have been blind.
That should have been. Roll again, blind.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Some of this stuff we're still
Okay.
getting used to.
There you go.
All right. You think you can hear noises coming from the other side,
Hmm.
but you're pretty sure that they're just rats.
I am pretty sure there's just rats in here. At which point I will open the door and unlock and open the door.
Unlock and open.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna send my rat in to see if we have rats.
Oh, fair enough.
It's cool, I'll go in.
Oh. This is just a wide open space. Clearly no fight's gonna happen in here.
You come out to the main area of the brewery itself. Once upon a time, you imagine that this place would have been functional, a buzz of activity. All the vats around the corners of the room would have been alive and active. Unfortunately, with time, it's just kind of fallen into disrepair. And there are several rooms that line the back end of the warehouse, though.
Just wanna, fully have lit up the entire room so I can see everything, Matt.
Get rid of that fog of war.
Yeah.
If anyone wants, they can go up onto the gangplanks to get a better view of the entire place.
Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I will.
No?
No. I'm gonna go into the middle of the room. If people are exploring and searching, I think I might spend another 10 minutes to quick repair.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll
A wise
throw,
decision.
Do I have quick repair still?
Vashon lights his lantern.
and I...
Oh, it's 1 minute. Never mind. Too easy. I'll spend 1 minute to repair him.
If you're a monster, it
Aw.
only takes 3 actions,
Not there
If
yet.
you're
but-
legendary, it takes 1 action.
right? Vashon kind of watches you do the repair work and he's like, I never really got much into clockworks like that, but that's a damn good robot.
Yeah, he's powered by an electrical core. That is a success by level, which is like 10 hit points.
Yes, I believe so.
Check.
Electrical core. Is something homemade or a Stasian core? Or Stasian.
I'm pretty sure he discovered it. I don't think he actually made it. Repair. Hang on.
Miss Smithfield, you see anything over there we should know about?
I don't see anything. Do I, Matt? Do I see anything?
Give me
And
a
back to
hidden
Heinrich.
perception.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
one of those sneaky perception checks.
Are you one of those?
Alright. Getting all the perception checks. So, Ariel, the door on your to the south there is labeled
Mhm.
fridge. There is,
Either
however,
seems to be a fridge.
a massive lock on it.
It's locked. The fridge is locked.
The door to the north from you, though, however, looks like it's seen some activity recently.
And it looks like there's someone going into this door to the north recently. This door?
Coming. Zippity zoom. Zippity doo.
We no longer have
Uh,
draw tools at all.
No.
I can reactivate them for players.
Yes, please. I'm about to put down some snares.
I would have to reset,
Oh, never mind then.
but I will do that as soon as the stream is done. What are you range striking, Fragile?
I shut the lock off the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
Fuck's sake, Frag. Watch where you're shooting.
From
You
the
go
other
from
side of the
far
room,
darkness.
from out of the darkness, the shot rings out and the lock gets popped off the fridge. Vashon is pretty keen to get to the fridge.
There's gotta be snacks, there's gotta be snacks, there's gotta be snacks.
Oh, why are there 2 doors, Matt?
It's a fridge. It's an old style fridge.
Snacks.
I've never seen an old style fridge.
Well, it's a magical cooler box, isn't it?
That's because you're 7 years old, Juliet.
I'm only 7?
Yep.
Oh,
You're 7 years
Okay.
old.
Wild. Never knew that.
Well, it's up to you to
I
keep track of your own birthdays. Can't be on us every year.
That is very true.
I will look for stuff, Matt.
Well, one of the first things that hits you as you enter the room is the blast
A giant
of cold.
robot. Oh.
No. There's a light blue orb in the center of the fridge, kind of hanging from the roof, that's just irradiating the area with cold. Most of the food in this room has long since succumbed to frostbite, and is kind of just ice cubes more than anything else.
Hey, there seems to be this sort of freezy orb thing.
What is it, Matt?
Ooh, give me an Arcana check.
I can do this.
Could I roll you a religion?
Yes.
How high off the ground is it?
Shoot it, please.
This is about 10 feet.
I can't lick that.
I mean, if you want to pull over a crate,
Do
you do.
a fortitude save.
Actually, it's a reflex save. You're good either way, though.
Okay. Tastes like cold.
I
Now.
never guessed.
Unfortunately, it seems to be some sort of orb that radiates cold.
Does it radiate cold or does it absorb heat?
It radiates cold.
That's not the correct answer. But
Magic.
Yeah, no, it's
radiates
absolutely...
correct
magic
answer.
cold energy.
Yeah, no, it's
Is there-
absolutely magic.
is it attached to some sort of chain by like a screw? Like on a boat?
Think more, capture claw.
Capture
so-
claw?
Claw. Like in a claw machine?
Claw machine.
Yeah.
Does it look like it'll be hard to pry off and throw in the bag?
It will probably require a check. Probably thievery or crafting.
Oh, well, I can do the crafting one. I'll be standing on top of Heinrich's shoulders and he will be supporting me.
Aww. I'm gonna give you a bonus for that.
For friendship, a friendship bonus.
I've
It
already
won't
used a
help
hero
you,
point,
though.
haven't I?
Yes, you have. I mean, Fragile, you're on a crate. If you want to try a thievery check.
I just realized that that wasn't the map and there is actually a glowing effect from it.
Yeah. Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
Attempting that thievery check, Fragile, or you're not there?
He's drunk as a skunk.
Still a bit tipsy.
What? Is she up to stage 3 of whatever poison it is? Probably.
You don't know. Because I sold more magazines than you. I got more badges than you.
So, thievery check from Fragile.
Why? What am I doing?
Grabbing the orb.
Am I?
Grabbing the orb.
Sure.
You don't have to.
I am, though.
Going to? Maybe.
My orb now.
No.
Our
19.
orb.
Just stuff it in my cheeks.
Which cheeks?
You don't ask that question.
I mean, I can throw it in my mouth cheeks. That's the
Do you
thing.
have-
That's
Do you
I
have
don't
an
have
ancestor?
I don't have cheek pouches. Sadly.
Ah,
I went in on the rat meme, but I really should have grabbed cheek pouches because they're just fun.
it is a lot of fun, especially with what does it give you? An extra bulk worth of.
No, you can put like 4 light in there. You need to get other stuff to make it a bulk.
Ah, okay. Vashon kind of walks into the fridge and kind of excuses himself as he goes through, begins to rifle through one of the boxes. Before, kind of triumphantly, he pulls out a silver ring,
Aye?
holds it in his hand, and goes, ice cold, before putting it in his pocket.
Hey, what was that?
A memento of a previous life.
Pretzel?
Pardon? Vashon kind of looks at the rest of you and goes, is she okay?
Fuck you, Nick. That was perfect. For those of you that missed it, she said pretzel. As in a round object. The hole in it. Okay, alright. Okay. I found
Sorry.
it funny, Nick.
Let us kid. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I did not get the funny.
Hey, well, maybe since there seems to be people that have come and gone in this room, maybe it might be, these are probably the gangsters. So it might be in our best interest, sort of, let me go ahead and try to, fake being one of them and see what's going down in there.
I see no problems. Is this?
So,
Powder keg.
If you get like
Powder
real
keg?
scared, I'll come in and help. Okay?
Okay. Powder keg disguise. Powder keg punk.
alright. Give me that deception check, make it secret.
Okay.
Make it secret, make it safe.
Skill. Deception. Blind. GM roll.
Alright.
Alright. I walk in.
You open the door and immediately go, it's more of the pugs! Quick, open fire!
I will, as quick as possible, ditch the hat, Matt.
You ditch the hat as a couple of guns are raised in your direction, and the man at the front of the crowd kind of goes, oh. So, not one of those powder keg punks then.
I know. I heard that they were sort of taking over this joint, and so I figured I would sneak in disguise. It was gonna be real clever. Right until you pulled your guns on me.
We were scoping it out. They were throwing bombs at us from the bridge.
Yeah, no, look, they do that. And they were doing it to us as well.
And you are?
My name is Kasali. We were hired to clear the building out.
Clear amount of what?
Oh, just clear it out and make sure it's ready to be sold on.
Aye, fair enough.
Vashon kind of speaks up and goes, I'm sorry, what? No, this is my brewery. And Kasali replies, actually, sorry, it's been reclaimed by the bank. We're just doing our
Matt,
job, sorry, mate.
Can I roll city lore to know if that's actually how that works here in Alkenstar?
Yes!
Probably defaulted on his debts.
Probably. I'll roll it privately, so only you know if I critically failed, Matt.
Oh, look, it's one of those old tales of the city, isn't it? Someone wants to claim a building, someone had a loan on the building, it's defaulted.
Ah, fair enough.
Loan shark did a
think-
good job, mate.
I think most likely you didn't pay for the loan, because that's how banking works here. Apparently, I wouldn't know. I'm not a priest at Abadar. Why are you looking at me?
Vashon kind of goes, look, if this is about money, he goes for the ring in his pocket and then kind of reconsiders and starts going through his wallet. He's like, look, I don't have enough money for down payment, but at this point, Casali just interrupts and goes, look, I only partially represent the bank. I just have the contract to clear the place out. You'd have to take it up with them.
I will. Is it possible that we could get like just another like week or so for our friend here?
Well, he kind of does a glance around the room as several of the other heads kind of pop out, looking sleepily. We've actually been holed up in here for a couple of days.
What
So
caused that?
we're overdue. There was a pair of oozes out there. It's what scared off the gunners as well.
Where are the oozes?
Perception check.
Give me that perception check, Hinkle.
Where are the users, Matt? Matt, where are the users?
Read.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, Tonk. As they're having this conversation, it's hard to hear it, but you're outside the room and kind of focusing on other things. Keeping an eye on everyone.
Backs.
Yeah. Doing the proper ranger thing. And it's at that point you hear a tap turning on its own.
Oh my goodness! Do we hear a slurping?
I'm gonna move you over to the corner, Tonk. I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to see it, but in the darkness, pouring out from the two giant vats to the south of the room, you see liquid, thicker than water, start to pour out and forming into two vague amorphous shapes.
Oh, fuck. We got company!
You do
Should we enter initiative?
roll for initiative.
Ooh, cool. Let me give you that.
Go there. We pop that.
I take it you were going to use my initiative from earlier there. My perception.
No, if you want to roll again, that's fine. Some time has passed.
Sure. I don't think it really.
Let's put. And that.
Oh fuck! I have hunted shot. What am I doing?
I don't know. Trigger gets that 22. And Tinkle gets that one. Let's try that again. Fine, we'll do this manually. And then our two oozes will roll.
Well, we're fucked.
Oh,
Oh god.
shucks. Good thing they can't move very fast. Unless they're cheetah oozes.
How would they be cheater oozes?
We need
Dude,
fire.
I don't know.
need to bake them.
Just drink them. Whole mouth.
You got it, boss.
I mean, that wasn't a challenge. That's better. Alright, first things first. They have to do a perception check.
Well, I yelled my ass off unless they don't have auditory.
They do not have auditory.
Huh? Well then, fuck them.
He, however, it was good and will start to slurp his way over.
What sort of slurping sounds do they make, Matt?
Oh my goodness, he's so big.
Oh, he's
Oh,
huge.
come a little bit closer.
I think he's only large.
Oh, he is.
They just look big because of the way the squares are on the ground.
I was gonna say my zoom also helps.
Private. Oh god, alright. Fragile! Tonk is making an awful lot of noise about some creatures out there.
But probably can't drink those hot dog.
Nope. Start shooting, kiddo.
That'll hit.
Ooh, wow.
They're immune to critical
Oozes.
hits, remember. There.
How do they feel about piercing?
The firearm's concussive, so they do either bludgeoning or piercing, whichever one works.
Nice.
Alright. Third action, reload.
Yeah, reload.
Alright. Tonk.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's
I'm
a
trying
bit
to
like
figure
that,
out
isn't it?
I'm trying to figure out if my gun does piercing damage.
It's concussive, so it'll do piercing or bludgeoning, whichever does better.
Okay. I don't have any way to freeze anything. My first action is to cast gravity weapon.
Yep.
Okay. I can't click the button, but I cast gravity weapon.
Alright.
Which is just a +2 to damage rolls. And then I'm gonna hunt. And then I'm gonna ba-boom.
Alright.
One. Can I put it in chat?
That'll hit. Put gravity weapon into chat.
No, hunted shot.
Um,
Let's fuck my character sheet. I don't know why the fuck I have that. We're not in the wilds. Alright, don't worry about it. And then map -5. Don't roll like a 2. Cool. Nice.
So
I'm
both
gonna
of those
assume
will
that,
hit.
I'm gonna assume that they don't take precision damage.
They do not.
So -7
Seven.
from that. Add -5 from that. And then
Okay, so
roll the same damage again. So 9 damage and 8 damage.
8.
What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna remove. Oop. Wait, did I hunt?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
did.
I'm an idiot. I'm not hunting. Never mind. I'm just gonna. I should have commanded. That would have been so much. Oh no, I do have to hunt. I do have to hunt because it makes no difference because of hunted strike.
Mhm.
We're good. All
You
right,
good?
that's my turn.
Alright. Hinkle.
Hooray! Overdrive.
I'm gonna just shout to everybody and point out that these 2 squares have traps in them.
Yep. Let me do the thing.
That's good. Cool, thank you.
Oh,
There is an issue though. I should really wish I was still Bard so I could recall knowledge.
Success.
Oh yeah.
Not moving. Just getting overdrive on us.
I'm going to find a module that does the simple thing of switching between tokens on the same square.
I'm gonna roll
Tab.
knowledge.
You literally just hit tab. We do. You don't get to, but you just hit tab.
I'm gonna recall knowledge crafting on them.
Okay.
Because if it's a yeast ooze, got something to do with beer. Beer is crafted. Never mind. I just roll a natural 20 anyways.
Yeah, no, pretty much. And yeah, you're right on the money. These are yeast oozes.
Immunities.
Standard immunities for oozes.
Yep.
Mental,
Looks-
unconscious, critical hits, precision, visual, acid.
Weaknesses.
These are definitely undulating gelatinous masses, though, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's draw them back into the cold room and open up on them once they freeze.
Weaknesses.
Bludgeoning and cold.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's draw them back into the
I will.
freezer room.
The cold room isn't exactly
Where's-
cold now, is it?
Where's fragile?
It's not going to be that bad. She's in Trigger Square.
Because the thing is, we've left the doors open and we took the refrigerator.
It's still going to be
piece.
cold.
It's only been a minute, and yes, they
I
will
need-
take ambient damage.
I need
Alright.
trick magic item to use the wand, don't I?
Yes. Unless it appears on your spell list.
All right. What you got, bro?
We literally have the solution, and none of us can use it.
Fragile can use it just fine.
I will
And she?
draw my shield.
Draw your shield? Okay.
Yeah.
You got a spell list there, Frag?
What's a spell list?
That's what I thought. Shut the fuck up. So you got something contributive to add to the conversation.
Is that you done though, Hinkle?
Yep.
Alright. Ariel, you have been warned about the traps.
Okay, I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna move there,
Oh my god.
and
Stay
then I'm
determined.
going to pull out my shield and raise a shield. I mean, I can't do much else.
Alright.
Thank
Yep.
you for nothing, you stupid reptile.
Oh no, it'll be fine. Oh, actually no, because I know exactly what's gonna happen.
I'll be fine.
Dramatic
Yeah,
fiddle.
I love me a dramatic fiddle.
It's so good.
It does not have reach, so it has to do the 5-foot step. And Ariel, you are making the motions.
Yeah.
Gonna eat you.
Oh, that'll hit.
Hit.
And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Alright. This is like my best save.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's like my best save, man.
And as is my usual, because you got the natural 20, you don't have to make rolls for this ability.
okay.
And
Do I get to know what the ability is since I rolled a natural 20? What was it trying to do?
I mean, it's made of yeast.
Do I get to know? Ugh. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'll leave it be.
I get the feeling in the design workshop they were like, we could name it that, and then someone was like, no, we're not gonna name it that. It's gonna swing again though.
Hmm.
That's gonna miss you though.
Yeah.
Alright. Our friend over here. Yeah, everyone's in range now.
Ooh, I get cover.
You do get cover as he tries to strike you with his soda pod.
Soda pod. Yeah. That's funny because he's a yeast. He's
that'll
bubbly.
hit.
That's a good play on words, Matt. Well done.
You're welcome. What did I do?
You said soda pot and he's bubbly.
Press the wrong button, of course. Hey, Fragile, it's your turn.
Hey, cool. Well, I said I had a plan. I threw the cooling orb.
No!
Oh my fucking god.
This is a great idea.
Ranged attack roll. You could probably just use your rifle, but it'll be like -2 or something. -4.
-2.
Because I don't think you're an expert with
Orb.
orbs.
Improvised Orbeez.
Yep. So
Ellie improvised Orbeez.
Nah, I'm bringing on that.
you're re-rolling it?
That's tissue down the bra. Improvised Orbeez.
That's better.
Okay, so that will hit.
Hell yeah, it will.
They're oozes.
And it will deal 1 damage.
D4 damage, and it'll do the cold to it as well. So roll me a D4.
Damn it, Fragile! It's our loot!
As you yeet the orb straight at the ooze.
Okay, then reload and fire.
Question, since the orb is now like sort of lodged inside it, does it take persistent cold damage?
It'll be taking 5 damage every round.
Awesome. Awesome.
Not gonna matter.
Alright. Oh, might matter. These things are pretty chunky. Alright. Tongue.
Miko.
Alright. Bam. Bam. Hunted shot for my first action. So, actually, hang on. Before this goes, well, anyway, it goes. But before it goes, he's gonna move. Trigger is going to move. I just can't move Trigger.
Yep. Tell me where.
But Trigger moves like here.
Yep. And triggers beneath Fragile.
It says it's not my turn. I don't know why. Trigger's gonna move there, and he's gonna use his support ability. Actually,
Yep.
it probably doesn't matter, does it? Because what damage does your shit deal, bro?
Flashing, I believe.
Yes, slashing.
Okay, well he's not gonna use his support ability because I doubt they bleed and I doubt they can be dazzled, so he will just move there.
Yep.
So that was my first strike. Gonna make my second strike and then do both of these. This is at -5.
They will both hit.
17, cool. First roll of damage, second lot of damage, add 2 to both of these. Is it dead? 17 damage.
And then that one.
Nice.
As
Okay.
it discombobulates on the ground.
Alright, in which case, these things might be immune to flanking. Fuck if I know. But Trigger's gonna use his second action to move to here. Actually, he hasn't actually ceased his move action. He uses his first action to continue moving. Oh, no, you can't break up a stride, can you?
Hey.
Not between attacks.
It hasn't attacked. Yeah, but I've attacked though.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's still providing flanking. And that's 2 actions, and for third action,
If
Quick
you want
draw.
to pull back, I can try to lure them over the traps.
the traps don't do anything to these fucks. It's only us we have to worry about.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, it's piercing
Psycho.
damage, yo. No, I've still got 1 more action. Wait, the whip is not finesse? Fuck! Or the whip is not agile. What the fuck?
No.
Why is a whip not agile?
Hard to use.
Because it's
Yeah.
finesse.
Because it's finesse, it
Lots
does disarm, it does trip.
Lots of finesse things are agile.
There's also
Trust me.
plenty of agile things that aren't finesse.
I think it's the other way. I think it's the other way around. All agile things are finesse.
Okay, well, yes. There you go. Bam.
I mean, go for it.
That's- Can I begin my first reload? I've got 1 more shot. I'm just gonna take it and then spend a turn reloading.
Alright.
Really wish I could have gotten Butto to attack.
Yeah, that won't do it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's like a -2, bro.
Yeah, that's just a bit too much in the way there. All right, Hinkle.
My turn. 2 action command.
Yep.
1.
1, 3, 5.
I can't move Heinrich because he doesn't count as me. So 1, 2, 3.
1. No, 1, 3, 5. Aren't we difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain?
Why?
Not as far as
Are
I'm aware.
allies difficult terrain to move through or no?
No,
Okay, cool.
bad guys are.
1, 2, 3.
You can flank. By the way,
4,
you'll still
5.
get flanking bonus. Oh wait, once something is flanked, can you be
Everyone
anywhere in
gets-
melee to take advantage of the flanking?
No, you have to
Yeah.
be on opposing corners. That's
You
what
can
gang up's for.
You can still hit here, by the way. That's still flanking. I'm looking at the rules right now. I just can't see the melee version.
Can you move Heinrich underneath me?
Yes.
You're still flanking here, Sammy, if you want the +2 or the
I'm just
-2 to
gonna
him.
explode.
Oh, okay.
Just boom, baby.
And have less people die because of it. Explode!
Explode. He does a reflex save, which is absolutely through the floor.
Hey. That's oh, damn it.
Do you take the fire damage?
I do not take explosion damage from my own explosions.
Oh, okay.
So it's electricity damage, so
Shocking.
wow. What terrible fucking roll.
What was it, a 1 and 2? Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, hang on. That says so that says max 2. No?
The calculation's weird.
It's weird.
I don't think that was. Oh well. I think that's saying max 2 on a d6. I think you should re-roll.
I think
Or
it's
just
doing...
re-roll it again. Just re-roll it again to see out of curiosity. If it rolls like a 1 and a 1 it again.
I mean, if you want to, but I think it's basing it off your level. So max 2 is max level 2.
No, I'm wrong. I gotcha.
All right.
So 3
Done
damage. And then I will raise shield because I don't have
Alright.
a weapon out.
Ariel.
Okay. I
Fucker.
am going to draw my flail.
Yep.
I'm going to strike.
Yep. That'll
It
hit.
should hit. So I'm gonna roll damage.
You want to just roll 3 times. They should all hit.
Theoretically. What do you bludgeon it with that? I love
So
that
I'll
your
do some
your
bludgeoning.
spiked flail does bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
The spines just wound you. It's the fucking
It's
40
still gonna
kilos
crush
of
your
lead.
skull, Matt.
yeah.
Yeah. I will.
Swing?
I kind of want to raise shield. I'll raise shield. So that's 3 actions. Draw, hit, raise.
Okay. Do.
Whoa.
Well, this is kind of easy for it. Ariel, you'll take the first pseudopod,
Okay. Miss.
and then Trigger's gonna take the second. Actually, no. Heinrich, you're exploded.
Did explode. Yes.
And then our boy Trigger's gonna take the last one. This is when I roll the 20. Close! Does that hit? It does, because I have his armor class down the bottom there.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Just out.
Beans.
Just out of range.
Minimum damage, though.
I would have blocked all of that had he been 5 feet closer.
Yeah, but this gets you flanking. What?
I question.
Yeah, so do I.
TF2 thing.
Okay.
Well, the difference being one's a neural disorder and the other's mental fitness. I don't remember what the original line is, but I think it's like one's
Mental sickness.
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
a
yeah.
one's a job and one's mental sickness.
Yeah, so not mental sickness, but mental fitness. Anyway, please keep going. I just had that idea and I had to do it. I've also been writing a really long joke about a golfer that lasts 5 minutes and the end of it goes and then it hit him. And I'm in the middle of writing that right now, so you can look forward to that next Thursday.
Oh,
Next
that's
Saturday.
gonna be beautiful. 5 foot step, take the shot. Yeah, you
Reload,
do.
Take the shot.
Big
That'll
shot.
Damage it for 4.
Is it?
Speed up.
Oh, concussive.
Yeah, concussive is surprisingly good.
Why
It
can't we have concussive rapiers?
'Cause
I think you can if you use a gun rapier.
I think that's just a stick.
this is... Oh, it's your turn. Still there, Ian?
Yeah, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take one more shot, and then can you break up reload, or do you?
Your one, you
do
can.
Okay, cool. Cause it's 3. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let old boy go first and second.
Hit. Hit.
Crit. Not that it matters.
Gotta love them oozes.
5.
Oh my god! The first time I passed an unstable check.
Oh, yeah.
So 11 damage from trigger, and then I will take one last shot. Actually, I don't know what deals more damage on average, and I still can't print gravity weapon. I need to see if gravity weapon is. It is not an actual. It's not based around the weapon. That's what I needed to know. It's based around me, not a weapon. Yeah, so I can shoot once like this. Strike. Oh, look, it's first weapon strike each round. It's not. Well, that's awkward. That's probably like 6 damage this combat alone. Hit, roll damage, add 2, 8 damage, and then quick draw whip.
And then -2. Actually, no, -5. Yep.
Whip. 5. Ooh, no.
That'll miss, unfortunately.
Even with flat-footed or flanking.
His armor class is through the floor, but not that much.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Hinkle.
2 action, command, and Heinrich's just gonna get the punch in.
Hit.
+2, 10 damage. 2 electricity. Punch again.
Do it. This is it.
He misses.
That will miss,
Uh,
unfortunately.
We're gonna go for one more. So he missed everything. Hinkle. Sure, we'll get Hinkle to unarmed strike.
Okay. That'll hit.
Do you roll damage?
Oh,
Oh my god, you do.
What is that?
I thought only
forfeiting?
monks rolled damage for unarmed attacks.
No,
Okay.
monks roll a 1d6 as opposed to a
Ah,
1d4.
that's right. Alright, 6 damage. Is it dead?
Also,
It's dead. Fuck yeah.
clerics with that follow a god of
Aurori.
favored weapon. Yeah. Yeah.
Aurori immediately comes to mind, but
I think that might be the only one. But
God of fisting.
I'm gonna step here, and grab the fucking Orby out of this thing, turn it
Hey.
fragile, and put it in my pocket.
But I was gonna
Nope.
use that.
Nope, you dropped it. It's mine
I'm
now.
gonna lay on hands on myself.
But what about
Idea.
cold drinks?
Nope. Nope. You put it down on the floor. That means it's fair game. That's how this works.
Stab.
Herr Reed, bitteschön. May I have your order? So
Oh,
I
what
can
do you want?
identify what it does.
You want the orb?
Yeah.
What's it worth to you?
It makes
Do
things
you know
cold.
what it does?
Oh, God, no, but it's probably valuable.
Would you like to know what it does?
Kinda? Kind of exciting, isn't it? Not knowing what it does.
It
Yeah,
just makes
all right.
things cold.
Very cold. Frosty.
Alright.
Alright, I will
Alright,
start spending some time identifying it.
I love that he knew I was gonna cave. I just wanted to be difficult. Yeah, I eventually after
You
kind of
be
playing
difficult? No.
with it.
Goodness.
I got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Oh no! But going back into the room, the two of them are still kind of arguing. Vashon doesn't really
Really?
have much of a leg to stand on, though.
If it helps, we've kind of done your job for you, so maybe you go back to your people, tell them to give Vashon like another week to get the funds. Considering I just saved your ass, so
No, okay, look.
Real quick, could I just see the contract so I could look over it?
I would like to
Yeah,
Deception
diplomacy check.
Just no, deception, deception.
Why would it be deception?
Because she's
There's
clearly
no way
not
she-
gonna look over it. What did Nick roll? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Deception.
Yeah, no. And he's like, no.
I'm gonna shout over Vash's shoulder. What did you guys say your job here was again?
I think they were supposed to clear it out.
We're supposed to
Well-
clear it out.
You know the thing we just did?
Well, we're
I'm
also
not gonna.
we're also
Go
supposed
ahead.
to kind of clear out the goods as well.
Goods
Try to
as well.
reclaim
Well,
on the debt. But
There's a slight issue there. Yeah, go ahead. You finish your part first.
look, you did just deal with the oozes. And honestly, I think our people want to go to an actual bed. And there's a chorus of nodding from the other people assembled here. So, this job has cost us a lot more than I think it was probably worth it. So we're probably going to go home now.
Aye? You gonna tell your boss to give Vashon like another week?
I mean, I'll have to report anyway.
You sure I
I-
can't see that
Tell 'em.
contract just for a minute?
Hey, Fragile, you're not
No,
gonna
man.
get the contract.
Or
It
in one of
does.
those puppet plays once.
Ooh, there's some elixirs of life.
He does reach into his pocket and pass you an elixir of life forever.
Um,
Whoever who wants it.
I will say, what's this barricade action you've got going on against the door?
That wasn't put there by us.
Aye.
Where's it laid?
It's one of the side doors.
You guys had a way out this whole time, and you didn't use it.
We tried.
They're not
lock's
the
jammed.
brightest. They're not. They're not the brightest Alkenstars.
The lock's jammed.
Bash,
Nah,
would you say
know
that
what I have? A
Right.
crowbar.
Bash, would you say that this brewery is important to you of sentimentalist value?
Sentimental is one way to put it. I
Okay.
also want to go through their stuff before they walk away with it.
Cool. Well, you there, sir, in the blue. What was your name again?
Hisali.
Asali. I just want to point out, y'all were hired to clear these places out, make them safe. And here, I'm just gonna kind of like finger my gun and kind of look behind me and go, "There's still some real rough-looking folks in here." And here, I kind of stare at Fragile and Ariel. Y'all might want to take your time coming back here. You know, maybe these folks will move out, huh?
No, look, my men haven't had a weekend. So, yeah,
Cool.
no, we're
Alright.
at...
Me neither.
I already did that. I
So,
already
Alright.
talked to him.
Ariel,
Well,
Door.
world doesn't revolve around you, Miss Smithfield. Sometimes other people have to do the talking.
Crowbar,
Yeah.
give it a shot.
Athletics.
Hey, Fragile.
Hmm?
Why don't you go ahead and take both of those elixirs of life? Oh, you already did that. Want to take one more?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Oh, cool. Side door. Is this just the Skyrim quest door?
Yeah.
Kind of. You move aside some of the boxes and get in there with a crowbar. And Kasali's like, look, we've already tried that. And you kind of just put your weight into it and flex your muscles, and the lock pops off.
Yo.
Hey, what are you saying?
Sam, am I allowed to recollect these snares, or are they gone forever now?
I'm. If they were wild ones, the answer is no. If they're yours, that's a down to Matt.
Yes, you can reclaim them.
Thank you.
Especially if you have the feet. But Kasali just kind of stands there for a couple of moments and just goes, well, fuck then. Boys, we're going
present
home, and we're probably not coming back for a while.
the way out. Show him the door, as it were. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle, skedoodle.
But with that, I will end the session there,
Alrighty.
because it has been 3 hours. But you have cleared out most of the brewery at this point. There's only 1 or 2 encounters left. But with the recipe, the only thing remaining for Vashon to get before he can leave here and get him to safety, you've actually done really well. You got through with those oozes pretty damn well. You got through the chase also pretty damn well. Things are going pretty damn well. But the punks themselves know about this place, and it won't be long until they're breathing down your neck once more. But if you want to find out what happens next time, you'll have to tune in at 6:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. We will continuing Outlaws of Alkenstar for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Sirenscape and Michael Gelvey. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, we are the storytellers.
Come on!
Bye!